This is George with Pro Drain and Rooter Service working at 1649 Northeast Barberry Drive in Hillsboro, inspecting the sewer line, working from the cleanout that's in front of Unit 13. This drain goes underneath, or goes straight out of 13, underneath the laundry room B, and then continues out the front of that. There is a cleanout in front of the laundry room, so on the south side of the building there is a clean out, and then it takes a little bit of a left-hand turn and then makes its way out to the street into Barberry. So push the camera out all this way. We'll go ahead and pull it back. The main problem area that we'll find is back underneath the laundry room, and but we'll go ahead and turn the water off. I've got water running right now. I'll turn the water off and we'll go ahead and pull the camera back. So that's just the concrete or the cement pipe that's underneath the street. And then as we come back onto the property here shortly. 6-inch concrete going into 4-inch cast iron. And there's the transition to cast iron. Cast iron's a little rough on the top, but on the bottom it's pretty smooth. It's not too bad. I'm moving pretty quickly through this because I've looked at this and there's really no problem with any of this through here. As we come back closer to the building, slow down as we get into the areas where the pipe is settled, is dropped, and it is holding water. Okay, so we've just made a turn. This is directly out in front of the cleanout that's on the south side of the laundry unit in B. And so now as we come back, there's a little bit of water standing here in this line still. And I don't know if other units are running water, so it's hard to tell. I believe this is the clean out fitting in front of the building. It's hard to see, but on the left side of the screen is the top of the pipe, obviously, and that's the opening for the clean out. So now we are going underneath the laundry room. As you can see, we've got water standing in the pipe. So we've got probably 1 inch to 1.5 inches here. Again, this is a 4-inch pipe, so we're getting close to being half full of water. It's hard to see this. And then we're out. So this is a connection, the other units, the main line that's running on the other units that are coming probably from the east side, so I'm assuming this is probably number 8, 9, 10. Those units are coming in here at this at this Y here. So as we got here a little farther, you can see the camera drops down under the water. The bottom of the pipe, I believe, is in decent shape. This is a little bit of scale that's built up. I'll turn some water on just to flush it out and give us a clearer view, but this is what we're dealing with. Here we've got fairly full pipe, so I'll turn some water on and that'll hopefully help us see a little clearer. As you can see at this point here, the water's flowing nicely. It's about the way it should be with the hose running. And then as we come back closer to the building, the pipe settles, and then we go into water. There is no blockage in the line at this point. It's just that the pipe is dipping down, and it's created a belly, and so it's just holding water here in this section. And so what happens is, over time, waste of paper build up in there, and then we get a solid blockage, and it has to be cleaned out. So this is a scale. It's been knocked off the pipe, and it's just sitting on the bottom of the pipe. As we come back, we can see that this is pretty good here as far as grade. Pretty typical for cast iron to have a little bit of this hard scale, kind of rough looking edges along the sides and along the top. Bottom has been cleaned out quite a bit, so it has a pretty good flow. But as we get out here, about 30 some odd feet here, past this point where the drains from the other units tie in, and we can see that the pipe is settled, and it's below grade here at this point. And there's just all this stuff that just sits here in the bottom and accumulates here. So go ahead and pull the camera out. So the ultimate fix would be to dig this up and relay this pipe and get proper slope, proper grade on the pipe so that it doesn't have this belly in it any longer. Otherwise, just regular maintenance, jetting to flush flush that stuff out of there. It's going to be best for this. Alright, that concludes the inspection of this unit.